Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. It's pretty nice outside, not great, but okay. But it's going to rain tonight, this afternoon. Thunderstorms, they say. Boo! Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. Yeah, Dennis says it's going to thunderstorm this afternoon. There's hardly any clouds now. Things change. Things change quickly. So we waited and waited and waited for the exterminator, and finally the window was 12:45 to 2:45. So finally I called at like 4:30, and they said, "Oh, it's tomorrow." So the exterminator's coming today. Sometimes between 12:45 and 2:45. I hope it's later because I have my hair appointment at 2:15. I don't even want to be here for that. But that meant that Dennis took the dogs walking by himself, so I could be home in case when the guy came. That kind of thing, Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. It'll be good to get those bees organized, or the wasps organized, because they've been making us go in from our deck earlier than we want to. Although, with thunderstorms this afternoon, we probably won't be on the deck too much today. But, yeah. And it's supposed to rain tomorrow. I want to show you our apple. Jenna's brought me this. This is the only apple left on the tree after the squirrel got it. I guess it was too gnarly for the squirrels. I don't think it's ready to eat. Dennis is like, "Oh, what do you want to do with our apple crop?" I'm like, "Oh, let's bake pies." Anyway, our little mangled apple, it's a Granny Smith. But we got peppers and tomatoes. Dennis picked tomatoes the other day. And we had peaches. Aura had our peaches. We took peaches to Aura to get her to eat. Peaches and yogurt to try to get her to eat. And so Aura got lots of our peaches this year. I had some too, and they were delicious. So, yeah. Anyway. So the wasps hopefully will be taken care of today. I did my executrixing last night. I have a little bit to do today, and then I will be done for a while, I think, until Peter gets back from his vacation to Prague. Dennis should be getting his short certificate in the mail, which proves that he's the executor. He is the executor. He's been sworn in, but he can't prove it till he gets his short certificate. Then he will be able to start doing things. And he'll need to get a tax number for his estate. And I think, anyway, whatever. But for me, it's funny. I have to go rummage around and find some of my old lists to see what I'm missing, because my mental list has nothing on it except scan a couple documents today and write an email. And that's it. That's all I have on my list. My mental list. I've started adding things like weed the front garden. Did I tell you that? I was planning on weeding yesterday. And I was thinking about weeding today, but I took my shower because I'm getting my hair cut, And I'm like, oh, do I really want to go weed after I take my shower? And then Dennis says it's going to rain this afternoon and rain tomorrow. And I thought, oh, well, it'll be easier to weed after it rains. So I'm putting off the weeding until Thursday. But that's what I got the hiccups. That's what I added to my mental list. Weed. That is something that's very rarely on my list. But I do have to go find my other list and see what I'm forgetting. Because yeah, I think I've done it. So most of my list has been things nagging on me that I was supposed to get for Peter. Do this, do that, do this. And I don't think I have anything left. So I don't even know how to behave. I do have to start straightening up the house because Pete and Terry are coming on Friday, which is good because Aura's service is next week. Christy will be here, and we're hoping that Russ and Pat can come. Russ isn't doing great, so there is a question about whether they'll be able to come. I mean, it'll break their hearts to not come, but so I'm not sure exactly who will be staying here except for Christy, but something's flying around. But it's a bird because I got a shadow, you know. It's like they do in the old westerns, the shadow of the vultures. So anyway, it feels a little light. Feels light not to have this mental list, but I'll go find something. I do have to weed. It's getting embarrassing. I mean, really embarrassing now. And now that Dennis mowed, it looks, the grass, the yard looks great, and then the flower bed is full of really tall grass. I mean, I really won't have to bend. That's how bad it is. It's really bad. Anyway, okay. It's enough with that. Except I don't have anything else. Okay. Well, is that a short one? Is that a short one today then? Uh-oh. Vicky won't get very many rides on her bike, and Les won't have too much spinning done, and maybe Kim, my friend Kim, listens to me as she's trying to fall asleep. Maybe I'm a soothing voice. I don't know. She says sometimes she doesn't make it to the end, so if I have a short one, she might hear the end. Night, night, Kim. I feel like one of those, you know, videos where they're trying to get engagement. Oh, tell me. Comment and tell me blah, 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 blah. Comment and tell me what you do while you watch my vlog. And I can adjust my timing depending on whether it's something that you want to do longer or shorter, you know, that kind of thing. You know, something for everyone. Anyway, it's actually quite okay out here. It's not very breezy, but I'm sitting in the sun. If I were sitting over there, not in the sun, I would be quite comfortable. Problem is, I have to go in after I do my video because I can't upload it from out here. My speed is too slow. So, yeah, that's the problem. So I have to go in, at least to be clear, my phone has to be in. I do not have to accompany it. I can drop it off and come back out here. I could definitely do that. Definitely do that. Oh, so yesterday, so today's Tuesday. No. Yeah, today's Tuesday. So, yes. Today's Tuesday. So yesterday, Monday, was the whole blood thing, which means, so I was gone a long time during the day. I got home about whenever, right before 1:45. 10:15 to 1:45. That's right. I noted the time. So I got home, you know, at 1:50, and I said, oh, you know, what's for dinner? Are we having leftover goulash? And Dennis says, no, we're having crab imperial. I'm like, okay. We had crab imperial for dinner last night. It was delicious. Of course, everything Dennis makes is delicious. But I'm like, okay, I vote for that. It was really good. So today we're having leftovers, leftover crab imperial and goulash. But yeah, I'm like, crab imperial, where did that come from? Oh, we got that crab in the fridge, we got to eat it. I'm like, okay. Count me in. Anyway, so that was what we had for dinner last night, but that was a bit of a shock. I was expecting to have leftovers, especially since Dennis mowed. I mean, he finished the backyard. Everything looks good except for the things that aren't weeded. And, yeah, but then he made crab imperial. Okay. It is so nice to be married to someone who loves to cook and is good at it. And is very good at it. Very good at it. It has been a big bonus to being in love with him anyway. And he loves to cook. And he's good at it. So, big bonus. I do, you know, make recommendations when, you know, when I'm in social situations with young people. I say, be sure if you don't love to cook, be sure you marry someone who does. That's one of my best advices, you know. I also, if you work a 9-to-5 job, you know, I also recommend the 4th of July as an anniversary because you get it off every time and there's fireworks if you're in the United States. And but if you like to go out for dinner, it's not that good. It's a bad going out for dinner day. Most good restaurants are actually closed. So anyway. But yeah. So crab imperial for dinner. All right. That's enough. I don't know what we're going to do with our apple, though. Dennis thinks it's not ripe yet. I don't know how you tell if it's ripe till you start eating it, right? But it is so tiny. That's a clue. But it's not growing anymore. It came off the tree. Well, this is actually a perfect size because, you know, apples really aren't on my keto diet. So the peaches weren't on my keto diet either, but I ate them anyway. Sometimes you just have to, you know, eat what nature gives you. And it was our tree, so it was different. Lower carbs. Just kidding. Anyway, all right. But my peppers, I think there's 2 peppers that are ready to be picked. And I think I'm going to pick them. I don't know. Do they get sweeter the longer they're on the plant? I don't know. But Dennis said he didn't want to put them in the goulash because then they just get, you know, lost. We had store-bought ones he put in the goulash. I think I'm going to just cut it up into strips and like dip it into dressings and just eat it for snack. Maybe I'll eat that with my leftover crab imperial that I have for my starter. I'll have leftover crab imperial and red pepper slices from our garden. I do really like eating the food we grow. We don't grow very much. Both Dennis and I have black thumbs. So, I mean, we could do better if we tried, but we don't try. So, but I do enjoy the food that we grow. So that's fun. All right, I'm really rambling, but there you go. Now you have more time on the bicycle, Vicky. More time to spin. Kim probably fell asleep. I'm going to go. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please stay safe and stay sane.